Morning, y'all. Hope you had a nice Christmas break. We're going to get started on Latin America. So I figure we'll just hop right into it. No need to mess around. So I'm going to just show you all how I expect you to do this new system of guided notes. So we will show you that. We're going to go to screen share. Okay, so as you all will open your notes or your assignment, you will have, this will be the guided notes, and then this will be the slides. So the guided notes, it'll be a little bit different of a layout for you all since you're online, but go to View, Zoom to like 100%, then you can zoom in and you guys will be able to read all this stuff actually, otherwise it's kind of too small. And so what I want you to do is when we're going over the slides, for example, so let's start this first one, Latin America, politics and economics. And then we would go to slide 2, relative location. So on your notes, relative location on the north part, you can do, you could copy it. North of Antarctica, and then obviously it would be west of the Atlantic Ocean. And so things like, so basically you'll just go along. What makes Latin America a region? So in order to answer that question, we would look at what makes Latin America a region. A region. Latin America is defined as a region due to the influence of Latin languages, culture, and history. So what makes Latin America a region? The influence of Latin culture. Languages and history. So essentially that will be the format that we will follow. I post these slides themselves in the class files. If you all know where to access those, then that's where they are. If you don't, let me know and I can show you where the materials are located, and then you can just go through the slides on your own. Otherwise, we can cover them here, which is what we will do towards the end of this first page. The Panama, so we're going to end on the Panama Canal. And we are at 5 minutes already. So we'll just get to it. I want you guys to have this assignment done by tomorrow. And we'll go over some of it in this video. Otherwise, you guys can go over it on your own. It's up to you. So Latin America. This is a city in Latin America. So it is north of the Antarctica, the continent down there, west of the Atlantic. So this is the Atlantic, it's located west of it, east of the Pacific, and south of the United States. Mexico is also part of Latin America. What makes Latin America a region? So it's defined by the influence of Latin languages, culture, and history. The 3 regions are Central America, the Caribbean, which would be these islands here, and South America, this big continent. the countries of Latin America. There are a bunch of them. A whole bunch. I'm not going to list every single one of them. Some of them I'm sure you're familiar with: Mexico, Cuba, Colombia, and then some of them you might not be so familiar with, like Guyana, Suriname, Nicaragua, El Salvador, some of the smaller ones. So the mega cities. So in your notes, it's going to ask you to list the mega cities that are in Latin America. So we have Sao Paulo, Brazil, slightly over 20 million people, about the size of Los Angeles. Mexico City is about the same size. It's about the same size as New York City. Then we got Buenos Aires, smaller. Rio de Janeiro, smaller. And they keep getting smaller. Brazil's got 2 on there, so Brazil's got a couple major cities. There's 6 of them, and they usually have at least 1 to 10 million people in it, or at least over 10 million is what I meant, not 1 to 10 million. So it's over 10 million people in a city to become a mega city. That's from Google Slides. It didn't translate. So we're going to learn about Lima, Peru. It's the capital of Peru. It's the commercial and industrial center. And Limeños, which are people who live in Lima, they make 4/5 of the country's consumer purchases each year. So 4 out of 5 of every sale in the entire country of Peru is done inside the city. So there's a lot of wealth inside the city and barely any of it on the outside. All right, and then we're gonna learn. So we got Lima, Peru is it's just one of the mega cities that I picked to study quick. We'll learn about more of them as we go on. And then the Panama Canal is another important bit in Latin America. It is it's kind of a remnant of the United States colonial era. France originally had control over the area of Panama. It was Colombia back then. And they attempted to build a canal there, but they experienced really high fever. I need to show you guys a picture quick. So Panama is right here. This is the connection between North America and South America. And then this little bit right here is the canal that they dug out. So anyways, I just thought maybe should have showed you that bit first. So anyways, France tried to build the canal in the 1800s, but too many mosquitoes were around and they caused too much diseases. So a lot of people were dying, and the French gave up. The Americans bought the land from the French, and the United States invented pesticides, basically. Like they invented a way to destroy pools of water and to drain all the water and then poison everything else, and that eradicated all of the mosquitoes. So the Panama Canal was the very first bit of successful pesticide control in human history. And so it took them 10 years to build it. Construction lasted from 1904 to 1914. And the United States controlled it from 1914 all the way until 1999, when we finally sold it back to Panama. Panama was quite keen to get it back because it's their land. All right, and then, okay, we'll do facts and figures. So it cost them almost $1 billion to build the canal. On September 2010, the 1 millionth ship passed through the canal. So the ships don't have to sail all the way around South America. That's the whole point they built it. If you want to go through the Panama Canal, it's going to cost you $150,000. And 6,000 people were working on it at any given day, so it was quite a big project. And 5,600 people died building the canal. All right, so we're going to stop there with the Panama Canal. It's just a little bit of important information, I guess. I don't know what I was going to say there, but in any case, that's what we're in today. Keep it short, and we'll pick up from here where we left off tomorrow.